From Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Kyle Tucker. And we're underway in Denver. Swings through that one for strike two. Lorenzen, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yes. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. His 7th home run of the season. Here is Freddie Freeman. Oh. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. This is NL West. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Oh. Bowling.
Check swing, he held up. 2-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Yamamoto keeping an eye on him. The 0-2. Runner takes off. No throw, safe at second. And it's second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Doyle coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's in there. 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Upstairs. And a full count now. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, left side. Hernandez moving under it. And there's one away. Two aboard with 1 out. Here is Chris Bryant. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out to short. Rojas fires to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Out to short. Rojas slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. So the Colorado Rockies have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. On the other hand, if they get tense and let a bit of panic creep in, things could get even worse.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's out the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
No,
just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
And that'll load the bases. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Too low, ball four, and he's walked another.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman flips it. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Julien. They kept the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Got him swinging. And that The first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Edouard Julien now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Ball. Ball.
Pitch misses there. 3-1 now.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 3rd inning, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Lorenzen with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit.
Ball 1.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Huh.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the inning. Haven't seen the same dominance we're accustomed to, Singy. It's still early. Let's see if he can get the mojo back.
Yeah, it's a long game, Boog, and he's shown he can grind through outings like this.
0-1. And that one is inside.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Walked his first time.
Nope. Ball one.
And he swings through that one. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips into dirt. Yamamoto sends him packing. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back here in Denver, on to the 4th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
So a man on base to start the inning.
catcher Will Smith.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Here comes Pages around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed off some really nice oppo.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Second baseman.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground,
that one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. One run will score. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Right side. Freeman fires over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle moving under this one and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-2. So no one on after the sac fly. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-2. Now one missed. And that skips in the dirt. And that is low for ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4.
That's off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're midway in the 4th. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pajes grabs it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. In the air to left center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Quick toss to first. Freeman back on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Yamamoto checks the runner. Freeman dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throws to first. That's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ball 1, no strikes. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Now a quick throw to first. Muncy dives back in safely. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the skipper. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, number 58.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Will Smith to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
Johnston. There's one. Return throw to first. Double play. And the run scores from third.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch, and he just misses. Comes up empty. That's strike two. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Home half of the fifth. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 0-1.
All these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
No swing. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one popped up. Freeman. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swings over the top of that one.
And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
That's a ball. Ball two.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
In the air, left field. Hernandez gets under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 2. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guess is I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Miguel Rojas.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike two.
Whoa.
That's a little bit low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just misses with that one. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. So back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th inning, Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Did he go?
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. Way inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Checks over to first, back safely. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Castro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Coors Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
New pitcher on here, Keegan Thompson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on here in the top half of inning number 7. Thompson, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. In the air, right field, Beck on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Vesia. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Out to short, Rojas. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Strike 2.
Oh, Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Rockies.
So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Edouard Julien, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. The 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Home run number 5 on the season. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. That one drilled left field, and a base hit right there. And a man aboard. So digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Strike 1.
And he caught it behind his back. Spin, throw, that's one. To first, double play. Nicely done. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Stewart hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Swings through that. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
Activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 78 getting cranked up as well. Almost got him.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's even up. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way inside, gets out of the way. Outside, and it's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Mickey.
Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 3 in this. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Brennan Bernardino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Strike 1.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Muncy in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Andy Pajes now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the 0-1. To third, Castro. And that's the inning. One left for L.A. They lead at 8-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brusdar Grotterol.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 0-1 in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Grotterol is just 1 strike away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 8-2 the final here. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah, I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad.